Hey everyone, I'm going to do a little update on that second set of welders that I got, and I went through it, took the cylinder head off. It did have a bent valve. I fixed the bent valve by taking a brass rod and tapping it lightly with the valve just barely open, so when I spun it, it was perfectly straight. Honed out the cylinder a little bit, cleaned the carb, and changed the oil in the oil filter. Fired her up, and she ran well, so definitely made power. It's about 10 degrees right now, and we're gonna do a cold start on this thing. Should give her some choke. The battery's junk, so I got a battery charger and a jumper pack on it. See what we get. Murphy's Law, right? Come on, baby. Should start in the jumper pack. A separate gas tank on all my machines to try to make it easier not to have to fill them all up if I'm not going to use them. So that's what that other gas can on the back is hanging. I also did this welder over here. I just ran power to it quickly and was able to get a good weld out of it, so I know it's in good shape. But I think I'm going to take the bottom off of that and put just little wheels on it and roll it underneath the welding bench. See if she's going to idle for us. Might be still a little too cold. There we go. The low idle works. So I still have to get a head gasket for one side of it. This side that I took apart, I could tell somebody was in there. There was, believe it or not, RTV on the head gasket. Like, that's going to last. I burned right off. You can hear it popping a little bit. Some of the exhaust leak. That's just a blown head gasket. The fuel system is empty. I cleaned the tank out completely, ran new fuel line, and it's just empty. That would just get connected right to the fuel pump. But I said, I like to use these little tanks. It's something I'm not going to use that much. It's just a mower tank, and I just welded a pair of vice grips on it, and it has a shut off on it, so whenever I'm running I can just go over and put portable gas to it and take it away when I'm done. Especially if I have something that's like a piece of junk, I'm not sure if it's any good, and I don't want to go through the process of cleaning the tank and all, I can just use that. So, I have a grinder plugged into it. It's on low power, and it should kick up when I go to turn the grinder on. Hopefully it's warm enough, but so that's that machine. I'm gonna go shut her down now. So I think I have $110 in that, so I really can't complain. Just need a battery for it and a head gasket, and it's good to go. It was also missing the lift tab up on there, so while I had it apart, I made up a tab and put another one on it. It was a pain in the ass trying to pick it up any other way. We're supposed to get another 9 inches of snow today, and tomorrow anywhere from 12 to 20 on top of that. So I've been getting snow blower calls, repairs like crazy. One already got dropped off about 15 minutes ago with no compression, and I went and I picked up another snowblower, Simplicity 826. Nice machine. It's 5 years old. Came with the owner's manuals and everything. Runs fine. It just needs the skids are wore out, and I have a set of those. I paid $200 for that, and that should sell I would say $550 to $600. And what else? Oh, someone dropped off a four-wheeler, this Articat. It's $650, I think. Yeah, $650. The only thing I don't like about these, they have a weird setup that at 100 hours they shut off and go into like a low power mode until you service them, and that's basically what it's here for. It can barely run. It won't even idle, and they won't run much more than say 1500 RPM, just enough to put it to where you want it to go. So there's a procedure of going through that to get that to run, and he said it's always been hard to start when it's cold and it's fuel injected. So I'm going to take the welder off and park that probably in the tent garage, and then go ahead and put this on the lift, and I have another lift I'm going to pull around the corner and start working on the snowblowers. So that's what my battle plan is for today. The other welder has two sets of leads, well, and a set of extensions, I should say, that I will be taking the extension and cutting in half, and probably making like a 20-foot ground and a 60-foot work lead for this welder. And I think I'm going to keep this one because it's the newer one, and then put the other one up for sale. So that's where we are. Or one other thing, my tent garage on the side, all the snow keeps going on. This is a little homemade garage. So yesterday I went to Home Depot and grabbed a bunch of 2x6s, and I kind of shored up the center of it. I brought a floor jack in and jacked it back up into place, and put 6 2x6s on here to help handle the load, because again, we're getting all that heavy snow, and it's getting real hard to try to get up here and get all the snow off of this thing. And when it does warm up, everything that's up on top is going to melt, come down on this one, and even be more weight. So that's what the repair is on that. Well, thanks for watching, and stay dry and warm, or try to anyway. Take care.